I got something fantastic to show. I made a 7 Days to Die weapon tier list of every single weapon, melee gun, projectile, grenades, everything. You can name it, it's in this tier list. And I'm going to be ranking every single one based on PvP applicability, zombie slaying, and just overall ease of use. I really like what I did here, so please give me a subscribe or anything to help out the channel. First up, we got the pipe revolver. It's awful. It's the worst early game pipe pistol to use. I will die on this. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good it looks to you. This is a bad weapon. Sure, it's inexpensive with its, cost of bullets. You can find 9mm practically everywhere, but at that rate, why not just get a pipe machine gun? I'm going to rank this D. It's garbage. It's just bad. It's just a bad weapon to use. The SMG5. To be honest, I've always despised it because the reload animations pre-Alpha 20 for this thing have always been bad. And I always thought the AK, the machine gun, is better. It's just better. And it is. It's better than the SMG5. But with Alpha 20 and the revamp to its old pre-existing animations, I really enjoy what they did with it. The model looks nice. The sound it makes is nice. Sure, you spend through a lot of 9mm very quickly, but I don't know. It's S tier. It's a solid S. I like it. The Poopy Pistol. The toilet gun. The 1% gun. I can never find this anywhere. My friends get the best luck. And honestly, it's alright. Early game, it's amazing. After early game, it's garbage. You would better be using a lot of other things besides the Poopy Pistol. But in PvP, if the enemy doesn't have a gun and you happen to find it in the toilet, I can see a situation where it actually, ends in your favor instead of you losing, all of your shit. It's a good gun. I like it. If I was to rank it, A tier. A tier, yeah. Because there's a lot of situations that I've died to somebody just picking up a pistol in the toilet. The Revolver. To be honest, the reload animation makes me uncomfortable. It makes me cringe. I was really hoping with Alpha 20 that they would follow up with their promise and actually revamp the animation, but they didn't deliver. With this particular gun, I'm not mad about it. I'm not, because whatever. It's not a broken animation, so they can fix it in due time. I can't lie though. It strikes both gamers and zombies like a freight train. It tears through armor like nothing. I really like this pistol, but I do see myself counting my shots a lot. Definitely better than the Poopy Pistol, but I rank it better than Poopy Pistol. It's solid A tier. Desert Eagle. It's god awful. It's bad. C tier. Fight me. It's good. The Pipe Pistol, without a doubt, is the best early game shotgun. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I'm sad about the Blunderbussy's department, but I'm glad it's here. It's tier C. Tier C. It's not better than the Desert Eagle. Double barrel shotgun. This is an unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna offend some people with this, but I don't care. It's a garbage gun. E tier. It's useless in PvP because it does half the damage output of a regular pipe pistol. It doesn't go through armor. It's not able to hit multiple zombies in a spray. Okay? For a double barrel shotgun, you would expect way better from it. Early on, it's alright. If I didn't have any other shotgun or anything else to use, I'd use it. But it's terrible. Using it in combat, though, does get pretty entertaining, so E tier. It's definitely E tier. Pump shotgun. Tier SSS+. Fight me. It's always been and will always be the best shotgun in 7 Days to Die. I don't know if that's the nostalgia just telling me that, hey, maybe this is the best gun to use, and it was the first one that I ever found, but it's the finest zombie killing tool. PvP, it could be a lot better. I mean, it's alright. SSS tier. By alright, I mean it's the best shotgun. Sniper rifle. I'm just gonna say this, if you use it, you're a rat. You're a rat. But I'm not gonna deny its lethality is pretty good. I've learned to despise it because of how many times I've just been unfairly one-tapped while just trying to do my own thing, but a sniper rifle in the zombie apocalypse isn't a good combo. But against players, against people, you just JFK people or line them up, and you are in business for a good in-stream of loot. So for that variable of PvP, I'm gonna put an S tier. I would rank it lower, but you know, obviously I can't. Pipe machine gun is the best early game machine gun rifle. Okay, because you know its ammunition consumption is decent. It's very slow firing, but there are a lot better weapons, in my opinion. It's inexpensive in PvP, so you can practically just throw these out whenever you want. I could see myself dying to this. I haven't died to one in a long time, but tier B. It's a it's tier B. I would say it's tier B. The tactical machine gun is a waste of my time. I constantly die to it, and it eats ammunition. You can't kill players with it, even though I get killed with, using it and having it. So I think I would rank it D. Yeah, D tier. AK has always been the number one used 7 Days to Die rifle because at merchants it's just so inexpensive, and the meta and PvP 7 days is just you do your beginning quests and you be the first one to book it to the nearest trader and just buy that sweet glorious AK before anybody can. But now with Alpha 20, I guess traders are individualized. I don't know how that works. I think I play on something different that server side, but regardless, I enjoy the AK. I'm gonna give it a solid S tier. S tier. It deserves S tier. Yes, the rifle made of pipe, the most forgettable weapon in the entire game. It's good for long distance encounters with players, but besides that, in zombie killing, it's just bad. It's just a bad gun. I mean, despite that fact, it's tier E. It's better than the double action. The bolt rifle. A tier. I don't have to justify my opinion because everybody knows it's a simple gun for simple people, but damn it, if the nostalgia does not strike me when I fire it, it is a good weapon, and I like the sound. But just for zombie killing, it's bad, actually. But for PvP engagements, it's just a worse sniper rifle. So, A tier. Not better than Revolver, not better than Poopy Pistol. Repeater rifle. F tier. F tier. Okay. The damage for the ammunition that you use, 7.62, is just horrendous. You should be doing way more damage for a rifle round. I would understand if they did something where they changed the ammunition type to a 44, but like, otherwise, I don't really see myself using it. It's a good gun, and you feel sick when you use it, but honestly, it's my first F tier. It's just a bad gun. I would like them to do something different, and I have a couple mods that expand my FOV, and from my perspective, the lever just flips out without you even having to do anything. In third person, the animation is completely different, but otherwise, it's not that good. M60. I don't believe anybody would look at this and think that's not a murdering machine, because it spits lead faster than Eminem. It is the best zombie killing machine. I would drop this over any other weapon on this entire tier list. It's a good gun. Sure, your 7.62 goes out the window, but hey, that's what you get when you have an automatic machine gun. So its DPS is high, its damage per shot is high. It's good. It's a really good weapon. So I would rank it SSS plus tier, especially if you load that with AP rounds. Rocket launcher. This is entirely dependent on the ammunition you're using. AP versus HP rocket rounds really matter. If you're using an AP round, then you can do some raiding, and you'd have to watch out shooting around your own defenses because you really don't want to breach a hole for them to use. But HP rounds just do so much damage to wandering hordes. I think the HP round is just altogether better, but I'm not talking about the rounds here. I'm talking about the rocket launcher. S tier. It's not as good as the pump shotgun. It's not as good as the sniper rifle. It's good. It's a good weapon. Primbow. C tier. It's a bow. What am I supposed to say about it? Scrap bow. B tier. It's a better normal bow. It's expensive, but it's not better. Compound bow. It's like a bow, but quicker, and it's expensive as hell. The new damage boost for Alpha 20 really helps it out. Otherwise, I would not recommend this pre-Alpha 20. But why not just use a crossbow? I would use a crossbow personally. I'm gonna rank this D. Not as bad as, yeah, it's the worst on that list. But crossbow. See, it's a really good early game weapon. You kill whatever you want. It's better than the rest, even the Desert Eagle. Compound crossbow. Are you cheap and don't actually like using actual ammunition? Then you use the compound crossbow. It's quiet, you feel like Solid Snake when you're using it, and you kill zombies almost instantly with that perfect headshot, or body shot frequently, but you'd have to invest some perks into that. S tier. It's good tier. It's a good gun. Not as better as the AK or MP5. But you know, it's alright. Shotgun shell. You find it everywhere, it's easy to make, and it's a good, you know, projectile, I guess. S tier, I guess, yeah. Slug. Worse than normal shell. It's just, why would you get it? It's more expensive, and you don't find them that often, so, you know, why even use them? D tier, D tier, D tier. Breaching shell. F tier, because it's just a pointless ammunition. If you want to breach into something, just use dynamite like a normal person. Scrap ammo is an A tier. It's the cheapest ammo in the entire game. You literally just need scrap and gunpowder, I think. HP and AP scrap ammo is pointless. Why? Why would you invest your money into it? It's bad. The normal rocket is S tier. It's good for raiding. It's good for killing people. Watch where you shoot it though. HP rocket is good for PvP. It's a get out of jail free card if you're getting shot at. I would rank it higher than normal rocket, S tier. Auto shotgun. It's always been bad. 820 broke it. It's an E tier. I really don't want to rank it that low because with mods you can turn it into an absolute beast, but when you aim first person it just clouds up your entire vision. And it's a good model. I like it. A lot of people don't like this gun, which I completely don't understand. I say give it a chance, but I'm sorry, auto shotgun. Lucille's a good melee weapon. If you get that reference, I respect you, but there's better alternatives. It's D tier. With mods, you can make it look like a mean machine, but you know, it's D tier. Iron knife. F tier. What did you expect? It's a pocket knife. Okay? You stab this and the person would laugh. Okay? You stab somebody with this, they'd laugh. You're not mugging up anybody with this iron knife. It's bad. It's just a bad weapon. Zombies and PvP united, it's just F tier. Worst weapon on that tier so far. Brass knuckles. A tier. I find them everywhere and I can't help but get a couple kills with them. If your strength is high enough, of course. But where was that? Oh yeah. A tier. Scrap knuckles. They're too expensive. And they're pointless to have. I don't know why you would use them. Bad. Tier. Leather wraps. It's kind of the same thing. They're, I guess, D tier. I don't know why you would use them. Just use a normal melee weapon, or better yet, use a gun. Sledgehammers are E tier. Any opinion other than that is objectively wrong. And I'm sorry, but I can't play with you if I see you using sledgehammer. Well, I'll play with you. That's a lie, but it's just I'll kill you. I'll kill you. The spears are more useless than the sledgehammers. However, the early game stone spear it's alright. It's good. I usually get a stone spear because when you throw them, you can do that perfect amount of damage to follow up. It's a good weapon. I would rank a spears F tier. Yeah. F tier spears, too expensive. Why? But the stone spear, now that's a solid C tier. Machete is great. It's a pricey sell. I wouldn't craft it with my own materials, but if I found one, I would use it for a bit. I would rank it B tier. We don't have that many B tiers. Oh my god, the pipe baton is amazing. It's cheap, it's damage plentiful. You can pick them up anywhere, and listen, if you are skeptical about using the pipe baton, just trust me, use it for a couple days. You will not regret it. I think it's A tier. It's A tier. It's cost efficient. It's not that bad. The automaton scrap machines are both S. I mean, for PvP and zombie slaying alike, I don't have much to say. You do a couple cheesy things with the sledge turret. Scrap club is D tier. It's slow, expensive, doesn't do that much damage, but it looks nice. So that's why it gets D tier, because of the cosmetic appeal. The stun baton is the most fantastic and creative weapon that we've had 7 days yet. I think that early game, it's amazing, because you can just stun a zombie, turn him into a Christmas tree, and then do that follow-up bow shot, and then guess what? You have the zombie dead. But late game, it's an alright weapon. Again, I know this kind of makes all the debates about melee weapons invalid, but late game, just use a gun. Why use all these wraps? Why use anything else that could put you into the situation if you die? Just shoot him. It's not that hard. Yeah, A tier. The wood club is horrible. F tier. I don't have to explain myself. Everybody knows that a wooden piece of bark is bad to kill somebody with. The chainsaw, fire axe, and steel axe I have a lot of respect to because they've had damage buffs and damage nerfs as the ages have gone by, but I think I would say that even though the steel axe is a bit expensive, it is a solid A tier. I recommend that anybody makes it. Finding it is hard. Finding it is definitely hard. The axe, fire axe, is bad. It's E tier, and the chainsaw, I love it, but I really wish they'd give it a damage buff. E tier and A tier. The stone, iron, and steel arrows are graded from C tier to S tier, because I feel like primitive arrows are usually C tier, but then you have just this massive step up with iron arrows. Like, honestly, using an iron arrow is a night or day difference from the primitive arrow. And the steel arrow, even though they're expensive and I don't like shooting them that often, they're a good arrow. It's good ammunition. The bolts are kind of the same way, except, you know, bolts are now stronger than arrows. So I would rank the steel arrow on S tier. It's a good opinion. But now, with the explosive arrows, I feel like they pack a lot more punch, both at PvP and zombie engagements. You gotta be close where you have a few close calls when you're killing zombies, because of course, I don't mean to state the obvious, but in order for a zombie to hit you, they're gonna have to get close. So, be careful using them. They're both S tier, really good. The fire arrows are the most difficult projectile in the game. They move slow, they don't do a lot of damage. Player PvP is easy to counteract them. Just drink a water bottle and then your flame effect is gone. Why would you use your gas on that? Why not just make a Molotov cocktail? I don't know. I think they're F tier. I really hate that you have to make them out of steel. Pipe grenades are D tier. They're not good for zombie killing. They're not good for player killing. They're alright. I mean, they get the job done, but you have so many better alternatives. Grenades, though. Grenades are SSS tier. Plus, if I could create a better category for grenades exclusively, it would be beyond S tier. It's the best projectile in the game, except for one thing that I'll get to. Again, be careful. Player killing, it's really awesome because you can kill those little campers around the corner. C4 is useless in zombie killing and player killing alike. I would not recommend using this against a player. However, it is good for controlled explosions on one specific entity. So, you could throw it on something and then it would stick and then boom, they're dead in about 10 seconds. But in raiding is when it really shines. If you need to crack open a gun safe and get all those juicy weapons, then you use a C4. And in raiding alike, I honestly just think that using a rocket launcher would be better because then you get to actually do it from a distance, although it's slower. So, I was to rate this thing, I think I would give it a D tier. It's definitely better than the pipe grenade. Dynamite is the exact opposite of C4. It's the yin to its yang. It does the exact opposite. It's not a controlled explosive, and it does do a lot of damage. But it's just too much property damage for my liking. I think a lot of people would rank this higher, but I think it's just E tier. Molotov cocktails are just a better grenade. Longer range, last way longer, obviously. It's a lingering effect of death. If you're inexperienced with a Molotov cocktail, don't recommend getting it, but the cost for them are very slow, very easy to get. They're very, they're inexpensive. At traders, they're pricey though, so that's kind of where there's the negative side to it. But it's definitely better than a grenade. Doesn't do as much damage as a grenade. I have to clarify that. But over time, it definitely is. Player killing against people with just prim gear, it's amazing. Zombie killing, it's better. Regular ammo, it's B tier. It's regular ammo. What am I supposed to say for something like that? It's B tier. It's regular ammo. HP ammo. I see so many people thinking that it's such good ammo. It's not. It's a waste of gunpowder and copper. I don't know why anybody invests in HP ammo, but a lot of people like them, so I'm gonna rank them D tier. Whatever. Now with the AP ammo, I can agree with. The AP ammo is definitely the best zombie killing and player killing projectile among, well, no, because the explosive arrows do a lot of damage, so do the rockets, but if you don't have those, AP ammo is a good alternative. Of course, you have to deal with demolition soldier zombies with it, and, it's pretty good. I'd rank it S. S is a really reliable letter. That's all, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy making content like this, and make sure to... How could I have forgotten? The worst 7 days to die weapon in the game. I hate it. It's a bad weapon. I've not seen a single player using this thing, and if I have, it's probably because they killed themselves, or they were trying to tell me that this is a bad weapon to use. Sometimes if you don't pull the pin and you just throw the grenade, it explodes. So that is kind of annoying to deal with. And I don't know if you've noticed, but zombies run, so they're going to be running directly at you. I'm making it so that poor flesh eater, you just kamikazed. You just killed yourself. You murdered yourself while trying to use a weapon. I think it's the worst weapon in the game. I don't care if it's a grenade. I don't care how much damage it does. This is an opinion that I will die for. It is a bad tool to use. Maybe I should make a PSA video on why contact grenades are the worst weapon, and you should not waste your tools and resources on it. Anyways, now that I'm done with that little rant, I think you can obviously tell that I am a 7 Days to Die fan. I'll be trying to make a couple uploads more consistently. Like and follow. Haha.